On this episode, I'll be unboxing the very first release from Mutant, Society of the Snow. Let's cue the music. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. I am unboxing the Spanish language version of J.A. Bayona's Society of the Snow. I was gonna say I was practicing all week to say it in Spanish, and I knew I would just butcher the shit out of it. So I did get the Spanish version. This is the Mutant exclusive version, and this is spine number 1 for Mutant. I don't know if it's spine 1A or 1B. I think it might be spine 1A, which would be technically the first release. But man, oh man, am I excited about this. The movie, I watched the movie, and the movie is absolutely wonderful. It's a really, really good movie. It's not an easy watch, but I highly recommend it. For those of you that don't know, it's about a plane that gets lost in the Alps. Shit, no, not the Alps, the Andes. It's in the Andes. And it's just like a harrowing true story of a group of people trying to survive for 2 months with no sort of outside communication. It's brutal. It's really brutal, but the filmmaking is really, really good. The plane crash is very intense. There's a scene later on where there's, let's just say, an avalanche. That was probably one of the toughest scenes to sit through in cinema. It just the claustrophobia of the movie is so intense. And also, there's a lot of tough decision making going on as it progresses. And I thought it was just a brilliant movie. I can't recommend it enough, but you do have to sort of pick a time when you're not feeling, too down. This movie feels like you're in the thick of this thing, and I can't, knowing that it's based on a true story just makes it so much more emotional. It's hard to describe. It's just a super well done movie, and the music by Michael Giacchino, who did the score, is very, very good, and I cannot wait to pop this on. There's going to be a few tracks on here that are suspenseful, a little bit unnerving, but for the most part, it's a really beautiful score. There's a great piano theme in there that I really, really enjoy, and so I look forward to opening this up. If you don't know this already, Mutant is comprised of a bunch of cool people that used to work at a different company, and they started their own new company, and this is their first release. It's really exciting. I'm looking at the packing slip, and it says thank you for your order. Thank you guys for starting up Mutant, because this already looks amazing. I don't know the exact specs on some of these things. I know it's a double album. This is the Mutant exclusive. It's like a sort of a bluish. It kind of fits the theme of this. And let's see what it says on the spine. MBM number 1. I'll have to take that. Let me take the plastic off. Let's get this. Let's get in here. This OB strip. I want to be careful here because it's not a gatefold. So I'm gonna get this in here. Here's what I suggest. Go over to Moshe Shafiq's Instagram. He did an unboxing of this. and he'll give you some more of the specs as far as the finish. It's a nice soft like silk finish, which is great because it won't get my dang fingerprints on it, and it probably won't reflect all the stuff that you normally see get reflected. So here is the artwork. It's a double exposure. I guess it was recreated. Go check out Shafiq on Instagram. He'll give you more details on the specs. But here's the cover. It's a nice soft blue. Now this obi strip, it's not. It's like almost like a clear sort of. It reminds me of like rice paper or something. Let me try to get it off without ruining it. Because it's not delicate like rice paper, but it has a like a silky kind of feel to it. So there you have the Spanish language version. La Sociedad de la Nieve. I really wanted to do it for the beginning of this, but I chickened out. Yeah, this is a really good feel of it. So here's all the info on that. And if you want to add this to your Discogs on your wish list or in your collection like I'm about to do right now, there's the barcode. The first ever mutant barcode. Amazing. I'm so happy for Mo, Spencer, everybody over there at Mutant. And I'm going to try to say Mutant. Since it is a news company, I don't want to slip and say a different company. So there you go. This comes with liner notes from the director. And I will get those out now. I'm not going to be able to read this. My Spanish, I took 3 years of Spanish in high school. And I did not, I didn't learn much. My Spanish is very, very poor. But this is a nice booklet. It's stapled, it's bound with staples. Staples look good. And we have liner notes and images with some photographs, and credits. So this is great. These photos are amazing. It looks like they're shot on real film, like the camera in the movie. There was photos taken during that awful event. So here we have liner notes from the director, Bayona. I'm sorry. And I can't read them. I'll do my best, but I'm sure it talks about how great Michael did on the score, which is true. We have the musicians here, all the musicians laid out, which is great. Always give musicians credit. Yeah, it looks like there's a special thanks to Maria Giacchino, Andy Caluvas, Katie Coley, Alicia Reginato, Eric Garza, Mitch Putnam, Spencer Hickman, Mo Shafiq. So those are your folks from Mutant, and it's really great to finally have something, because it seemed like forever when they left the other company that, like, are they going to do something new? And everyone was hoping, like, you got to do something new. Please tell me you're doing something new. And it feels like it's been ages that we had to wait for that. But here we are. So I'm so happy that it finally came. Here is the track list right back there. And again, I'm going to have to, like, just go on the Mutant site and see what the translations are. So this is 2 records, and oh wow, okay, so I like this a lot. I'm a big fan of these bags that have the curved bottoms. It makes it so much easier to slide them back into the case. Here we are with this is the second disc first, and as you can see, it's this here's side 4, and it's this nice sort of cool translucent blue. Sorry, you're picking up a lot of glare on that. This movie, when you watch it, I almost felt like I was cold. Like it's such a, it's so immersive that I felt like I was in it with them, even though I was in the comfort of my home. I've been sick the last week, so if you hear a little bit of a something in my system, I got a bunch of junk in my system because I've had a cold for the last week. So sitting in my bed, fighting off a cold and watching this put me in a definite different headspace. And here's disc 1. That's upside down for you guys. Let me get that there. And it looks really cool. I really like this color. It's one of the reasons why I got the Spanish language version, because this is an exclusive to Mutant site. And I saw the movie in Spanish. I highly recommend, when you pop it on the Netflix, it's going to default to English dub. Turn off the English, put on Spanish, put on the subtitles. It just feels... It feels right doing it that way. It feels like you're really there. I don't know. The dubbing, I'm sure, is fine, but the performances are so good. Throwing in somebody else's voice is going to sort of mess up that performance. So watch it in Spanish. I highly recommend it, and maybe brush up on some Spanish. I'm 47 years old. It's never too late to brush up on my Spanish. So that I can go ahead and read this without any aid of like apps and stuff. But this is great. Mutant, I'm so happy for you guys. Michael, congrats on finding a home for this soundtrack. I look forward to whatever you guys do next. I do have a Wonka. It was a birthday present, so when Wonka shows up, I'll probably do an unboxing for that, unless it's a present I open and I already see it. I'll be back for Wonka. Definitely. And they have some stuff coming up, I believe, that I'm going to be talking about. So I'm very excited. And congratulations again to Mondo. Or fuck, I said it. God damn it. I made it the whole time. Guys, I've made it the whole time without saying it. I feel like it feels like Voldemort at this point. My apologies. Congratulations to Mutant and everybody at Mutant. You guys are rad. And I very much look forward to what you have in store. Definitely check out the score. They have some tracks on their site if you want to take a listen to them. And then jump in and buy a copy because it's great. All right, I'll have a review for you in the coming days. You can find that right here in the comment or the comment section of YouTube and on my socials at Blue Sky, Twitter, and Instagram. So until then, keep listening to soundtracks. Tell your friends about the show, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.